Hello and welcome to the GeoPoker channel. Hope you are doing well. Today is Wednesday and that means it's time for a complete world, no moving. Last time round on this format, the best score was achieved by Paul Anthony with 22,334 points in what I felt was quite a challenging game, especially round 1 and round 3 had very few clues. But we do not want to focus on the past, we want to focus on the future. So let's see what the game has in store for us this week. Let's get right into it. You can, of course, play along, as always, by clicking the link in the description. Here we go. Okay. We have a very rural location, a few little farmhouses over there, a pretty large river. Is that even a river, or is it just a large lake? Maybe even the sea? I'm not sure. It looks like a large lake to me, to be honest. Or is that because I think I can see some land over there. I don't know, maybe not. No, see here, it stops, but there... not so sure. I can't really see the registration plate. It's not an American one for sure. Also the name as well as the architecture pretty much rule out the American continent. No, I think we're somewhere either Eastern Europe or Central Asia, potentially. I'm not sure. I mean, it doesn't sound like a Russian name or a Slavic name, but then again, this is not a definite clue. This person could have just traveled there, you know. It sounds a bit like not a Turkish name, but a Turkic name. So a name from a Turkic language. There are not too many. There's mainly Turkish. I think Turkmen. Is that the name for the language? Anyway, the language they speak in Turkmenistan, I think, is also a Turkic language, and a few others in this region. Plus, I think it's also a minority language in some areas in Russia over here. Now, could we be there? There's definitely that option that we're in one of those regions, but I mean, this right here is a huge clue. Because this is either the sea or a very large lake. So if it's the sea, we might be here in Kazakhstan, but it's more arid here. I don't think so. Or I mean, although I don't think it's that arid here. Like this area here, for example, it's actually quite green. So we may just be here on the Caspian Sea, or maybe on one of these large lakes here, but I think this is too arid. We could also be up here, but this is too mountainous because this is totally flat. And most of these lakes up here are surrounded by mountains, so I think I'll go up here. I think that may just be right. Maybe what we see over there in the distance. What could that be? Maybe it's this thing here, you know? So I'll go over here. Well, that wasn't too bad. It was actually the Black Sea, not the Caspian Sea. And it was Russia. Alright then. Over here in this place called Primorsko-Akhtarsk. Probably butchered that. Sorry about that. Okay. Not too bad, I would say. Let's try the next round. Alright, we have a very distinct Google car here, or rather not a Google car, but a different source for this imagery. Is this China? I mean, we certainly have Chinese characters, and I have a feeling we're not in Hong Kong, and probably also not in Taiwan, is it? Let me just look around. This does not look like Taiwan to me, not for a second. No way. This kind of architecture, 100% we're in China. No doubt about it. No, I don't think I've ever had China before. Oh, wait, we have something here. Before I say anything stupid, what does this say? We have the National Wetland Park. And crucial word here is so blurred that I can't read it. Let me just check that. The first letter might be a D or a B, and it's a relatively long name. I think it's a D. Not sure. So we are in, I think we're in China, and we're close to a wetland park. We are next to a very, very large river, it seems, which is crossed by a similarly large bridge and some building blocks over here towards the north and the east. Okay. I think I've had China once or twice before. I was actually going to say I've never had it before, but that's not true. I think I've had it once or twice. But still, my China knowledge is basically non-existent with regard to GeoGuessr. Okay, so I'm just going to look for a large river and a slightly mountainous region and maybe a wetland park. Let's just see, can I find a city that starts with a D? Not even sure if that's a D, but it looks a bit like it. Let me just check that. I think it's a fairly small place, to be honest. So I probably won't find it at this zoom level. Nah, forget about it. China is just too big. I'm gonna go fairly central. Play it safe. Go into a slightly mountainous region. Find a medium-sized city with a large bridge across the river. Now this is too mountainous here. I don't like that. This is too mountainous. Maybe over here. That could be it. Let's just give that a shot. Oh well, not too far away. We were up here in Shangluo. And okay, this bridge is apparently quite small. And I also don't see this wetland park anywhere around. However, considering the size of China, I think I got pretty lucky with my guess. So yeah, let's play the next round. Okay, that looks like Thailand. Wait, Angkor. Of course, we all know Angkor Wat, the very famous UNESCO World Heritage Site. Doesn't mean we're there, but yeah, okay, here we have the Cambodian People's Party. Okay, so we are in fact in Cambodia. Good. That's that confirmed. All right. Can we get a place name here? No, sadly I cannot read that. What do we have over here? These are just advertisements. Also can't read any of that. Okay, so it's one of those Cambodia guesses, again, where you know you're in Cambodia, but you pretty much have no other clues. apart from that. So I'm gonna do what I always do in these cases. I'm just gonna guess a random place where the street aligns, with the north-south direction that we see here. And I'm just gonna hope for an insane guess. It's quite flat, so I think we're quite southern here. Not a huge street, maybe over here. Could it be this place? I guess it could be. Let's just try that. And nah, didn't get that lucky. We were over here. Oh no, it went east-west. I'm so stupid. Oh. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Still okay points. Round 4, here we go. That's a very interesting looking location. We have a Japanese sounding name down here and a Japanese looking man right there. Now, are we in Japan though? We could very well be. Let me just see, can I see which side of the street they're driving on? Looks like they're driving on the left. Yep. Yeah, I think we're in Japan. Sadly, this is too blurry, but I'm pretty sure we're in Japan. And yeah, I mean, this bridge is quite distinct. Also, this huge building blocks over there. Yeah, so basically this is quite an interesting location because we have this huge mudflat / river delta, which is crossed by several bridges here. So it on the map it would be quite distinctive, I think. So I'm just gonna look for a few places in Japan, just scan the map a little bit and see if I find something that aligns like this. For example, see, I imagine it to look something like this. This doesn't quite work for me. It's too straight, I think. Or, yeah, this doesn't quite work, but something like this. I think this might actually not be too far off. Let me just scan the map real quick and I'll talk to you in a sec. So I am back, and sadly my search was not really that successful. I just couldn't find a place that aligns. I mean, there are so many river deltas here and so many places that look sort of kind of right, but nothing that really worked out for me. So I'm just gonna give this one a shot. This doesn't really work, but at least we have this kind of situation where we have two like bridges, or supposedly bridges, and one with this turn, joining on a river or close to a river. This is not the place, I know that, but this is the best I could do, the best I could find. So I'll give that a shot. And we were in a place I never even checked, which I never even considered, because it is so far south. Oh my god. It was in Naha, on the island of Okinawa. Can you believe it? I did not consider that at all. There's your typical Japan guess. Oh boy. Okay, last round. Maybe I can do some damage limitation. Could be Pakistan for sure. Maybe Afghanistan, let's see. Interesting. Oh, look at this guy over there. That looks scary. Is that a flag? I don't think so. Number plates I don't think will help me much. Yeah, so all Arabic writing. Can't really see that person. The architecture strikes me as more Eastern. That's why I said Pakistan or Afghanistan. And it could just as well be Iran, certainly. But nah, I think I'm gonna stick with Pakistan. And I think I'm gonna go into... Let's go into the city of Multan. Just feeling like that. This road is going east-west, rather large. Maybe we're somewhere up here. Let's see. Oh wow, that was so far off. Oh god, it was in Benghazi. Can you believe it? Okay. Wow. You have a pretty good chance of beating me in this game, I think. Oh god. Okay, so much about damage limitation. Here we go. Tough game. Or maybe it wasn't tough and I was just being stupid. I don't know. Yeah. How did you like the video? How did you perform in this? Yeah, and if you liked it, of course, feel free to like and subscribe. And I hope to see you around next time. Until then, bye bye.